Now, Iran says it will hold the Americans responsible for the consequences of the Israelis' deadly attacks targeting Iranian cities and nuclear sites. Now, Iran's foreign ministry has said that these aggressive attacks cannot have been carried out by the Israelis without the active coordination and participation of the United States. The statement from Tehran has come as the American President Donald Trump reportedly told Fox News that he had advance knowledge of the Israeli attacks on Iran. Now, according to the broadcaster, Trump specified that Iran must never be allowed to obtain a nuclear weapon. Just hours before the strikes happened, Trump had said that there was a clear chance of a massive conflict in the region and that anything could happen.
There's a chance of massive conflict. We have a lot of American people in this area, and I said, we got to tell them to get out because something could happen soon. And I don't want to be the one that didn't give any warning and missiles are flying into their buildings. It's possible.
The Secretary of State Marco Rubio has denied the U.S. involvement in the Israeli attacks and has warned Iran against counterattacking the American bases. Now, Iran and the U.S. nuclear talks mediator Oman has condemned the Israeli attacks and has described it as a very dangerous escalation. Early on Friday, Israel conducted what it claims are preemptive attacks on Iran aimed at destroying Iran's nuclear infrastructure, its ballistic missile factories and military capabilities, along with the military leadership of Iran. The Israeli beleaguered Prime Minister Netanyahu has said that this operation, that has been very interestingly named as the Rising Lion, will continue until the Israeli mission is completed.
Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called for Israel's destruction. They've backed up their genocidal rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons.
All right, so that was an interesting statement by the Israeli Prime Minister in the aftermath of carrying out these attacks. Netanyahu further claims that Iran has enriched enough uranium for 9 nuclear bombs and that these strikes were aimed at rolling back Iranian threats at the Israeli survival. But a lot of people are questioning if Iran does have adequate nuclear material for 9 nuclear bombs, or the Israelis have in fact staged an attack of this scale and magnitude.
In years, Iran has produced enough highly enriched uranium for 9 atom bombs. 9. In recent months, Iran has taken steps that it has never taken before, steps to weaponize this enriched uranium. And if not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months, less than a year.
All right, so that, of course, is the explanation by the Israeli Prime Minister. Iran's Armed Forces Chief of Staff, Mohammad Bagheri, and the Revolutionary Guard's leader, Hossein Salami, have been confirmed dead in these decapitation strikes by the Israelis. Now, Iran's Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has warned the state of Israel will receive a harsh punishment in accordance with Article 51 of the UN Charter. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.